Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are staying cool. I'm going to be outside a very brief time because it is very hot. But it's been almost a year since the last video on this page, and our hope was that after bringing light to the Bernie incident, that things would really play out for the betterment of our school district and things would change. And so we're going to discuss that a little bit, and then we'll move on to some state information regarding our education system. Unfortunately, I don't think many people feel that the Bernie incident was taken seriously by the district or that proper action was taken. And I will give you a few quick facts since that update almost a year ago. The paraeducator who broke the student staff boundaries was allowed to resign, and so he is able to go and get a job working with children, and so that is unfortunate. The Bernie principal who voluntarily stepped down from being a principal has remained employed by the school district this entire time. They took the position of principal on special assignment and director of strategic initiatives for a period of time, and just recently received a new position within the district, director of the Center for Children and Families, which I'm being told is located at Bernie. So we just wanted to give a quick update on that situation. The next thing we'll talk about is Chris Reichel, who came out last month and told schools that they should not follow the law. They should not follow new legislation that was just passed regarding parental rights. It's I-2081. He told them not to follow it. And so I find this very ironic, since in the past he has been such a stickler for following protocol. He has threatened to take away funding from school districts if they didn't follow mandates, which are not laws. I don't know how someone holds office and asks others to break the law in their state. So, I am interested to see who's running for his position. I think we really need to pay attention to who is going to be our next superintendent of public education. Also recently just passed into law was Senate Bill 5462, which requires all public schools to change their history curriculum to include LGBTQ history. So, in our state, a recent study was done, 74% of our 8th graders are failing math competency. But we continue to focus on non-academic achievements. I don't really understand why. Again, I would contact your local legislators and your school boards, because this is affecting the entire state. We need to educate our kids in math, science, history. We need them to be competent when they graduate. So a reminder, our next school board meetings, July 16th, August 20th are the school board meetings here in the summer, and they do this sometimes where they change the times. So they are at 4 p.m., which I know for many people is extremely hard to get to a school board meeting at 4 o'clock. But I did want to let everybody know when the next meetings were. And then we will be having prayer meetings before those school board meetings at 3:40. And so please feel free to join us for that. I'm hoping to be back in a couple weeks on here to discuss which candidates are making education a priority in Washington State. And just a reminder that Washington primaries are very, very important. I know that everybody seems to think that they're not important, but they are, because of the fact that only 2 candidates get through, but we do not have a law saying that one of them has to be Republican or one of them has to be Democrat. We could have 2 Republicans, we could have 2 Democrats, we could have one of each. It's really up to us. It's us to each one of us to vote. And so I just implore you to vote every opportunity that you get. My dog is even chiming in that he agrees with me. And if you're considering not voting, I would really like you to reconsider. Consider the important role that we play in who is elected and who makes those laws and who passes the legislation within our state. So I will be back soon. Thank you.